So, and at the end of the day, like the reason why you would be in a situation like that where you wouldn't have enough people to choose from is going to come down to marketing, right? So, I mean,
in our industry, I don't call it marketing. I call it connections.
ooh, I like that.
Because, it depends what kind of.
No, I like that.
It depends what your brand is, though. If you're the higher end and you're competing against other higher ends, where people actually do shop them, like they go, then your website, how beautiful it is, and all this stuff.
But to your point with connections,
yeah.
No, is that the connections are always what actually lead to the sale.
Correct. They actually to the lead or usually at least the lead.
I'm saying the marketing might just is just the fuzzy stuff that might bring but say I got all the marketing in the world and all the leads are coming to me, but if I'm not making a connection with that family,
correct.
Then
But like we talked about before, people don't plan to go to an assisted living facilities, right?
Right.
It kind of happens.
Yeah.
So you have a fall or something happens, so you end up in the hospital. Whoever, or your mom or whoever ends up in the hospital, the doctor comes in, hey, it's no longer safe for mom to keep going back home. She's just going to fall again. This time she broke her hip. Let's not, she needs to go to an assisted living. Well, they tell the social worker this, either at the hospital or the nursing home, right? And that's who kind of has their decision-making in their hands, right?
Right.
Social worker says, well, would you like me to help you to locate a facility, or you're going to do it on your own? Of course, families, they're panicking. They got a day or so to make the decision. Yeah. Can you help us, please? Okay. Social worker's like, well, I know these facilities. These, they give them. They're supposed to give them 3. I don't think it usually, flies that way. They can usually give them 1, maybe 2. And sometimes families out of town, they don't even want to get involved with the decision making. They'll just like, you take care of it for me to the social worker. Social worker will be call up facilities that they use facilities that they're friends with and that they know will make their life easier. That's what connection. Right.
But it's got to be an authentic one.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you've always made really good posts about this too. It's like, because it's like sometimes people they think they're gonna go walk into a social worker's office and then next day they're gonna get a referral. But
or they're gonna drop a basket of whatever they're gonna drop, cookies or whatever they want to bring, and here's my business card, and we're brand new, blah blah blah.
Yeah. Like you can't.
They're gonna eat your cookies. Hopefully they're good ones, right? I mean, maybe if they're really good, maybe they'll give you a call. But all seriousness, they already have their connections that they're friends with. Unless they're brand new to the game, they just got hired. You happen to be the first one to entertain them, but usually they already have their connections.
Yeah. So what do you think? Like, how do you break through to that?
How do you break through to that? You got to be persistent, not annoying, but persistent.
Right. Someone that they actually want to see, maybe, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's a new world out there.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen both of them. Back then, it was you'd have to keep showing up to their office and, and being persistent, and eventually, maybe they'll open up to you eventually, or you would go to events, association meetings, things of that nature. But now we're in the wonderful world of social media,
right?
Where everybody can stalk everybody, right?
Yeah.
So
that's true.
I tell them, you have a hospital nearby. You go to LinkedIn, you type in that hospital, and type the word social worker, and you'll be amazed how many people are going to pop up that work over there.
Yeah.
Then it's on you. I'm not gonna. I can't give you details and all the tricks that not the tricks, but the techniques that I use. I'm sure you probably use a few of them. You just got to be creative, and you got to get your foot in the door, and then you just got to be authentic and build a friendship somehow.
Yeah.
And it's easy on social media. I mean, everybody's got their kids on there. Hey, next time you see them, tell your son I said happy birthday or whatever.
Right.
You got to be creative, but it's easier these days than it used to be for sure.
Well, and I think if you go into that conversation and the person on the other end, I can sense that there's a sense of urgency to get the lead out of them, and there's not a sense of like authenticity, get to know who that person is as an individual.
Yeah,
then you're gonna lose them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And bring something to the table. That's in any relationship. If you don't bring anything to the table,
it's like, how can I help you? What can I do to help?
Correct. So I mean, how can you help a social worker? Well, you can be very receptive. If you can pick up. When they call, pick up the phone or call them back as soon as possible. If they need an evaluation done, be the first one to go. I'll be there in 15 minutes. You hold on. I'll be right there to come see that patient.
I'll communicate well.
Offer to help them. social workers to arrange transportation to discharge a patient, that takes a long time sometimes. It takes them up to 45 minutes to an hour.
Hey, I got it. I'll take care of them.
Yeah, I'll pick them up. What time what time should I be there?
Right.
These are things that stay fresh. They keep you on top of the desk. You know,
no, I'm saying because like because honestly, it's a great point because it's like how hard is it for you to maybe go arrange that transportation to your facility?
Yeah.
You know, and then at the same time, like the amount of like the reduction in the workload. Like
yeah, I mean they're overworked, so that's why they go whatever's the easiest.
Yeah,
you know, they've got a gazillion.
Dude,
people to take care of.
I feel for those jobs, man.
Yeah,
like,
no,
I don't know how it's like.
It's hospitals is especially these days.
Oh, jeez, how do they do that, man? It's crazy.
It's so you know, like, but you got to find ways to make their job easier. Be receptive, and if you say something, say it. You know, and when they call you, do your best to take what they have.
Yeah.
When I say that, you know, kind of making a face a little bit because you have to be careful. So I don't want you just taking, you know, everything and anything, get yourself in trouble. But at the beginning, to break the ice, you might have to take maybe a little bit tougher case, maybe a little bit just to say, hey, you know, remember I did you a favor?
Right.
Time to return it back. You know what I mean?
Right. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you'd like to learn how to open your own adult daycare center, go to adcpro.com. If you'd like the latest business tips, click here, and make sure you subscribe to our channel. Click here. We'll see you guys next time.